Hi, my name is Andrew Lepka, and I'm a shop foreman at Porsche Center of Saskatchewan. And my role for this build, for the car that's behind me, was to restore and rebuild the engine. 356A, there's probably at least 3 modifications that were done, and unless you know the engine and you worked with it before, you wouldn't be able to tell. Like one mark, one little notch could make that engine not run or not run properly. So a lot of pictures, a lot of thinking, a lot of matching, a lot of just putting things together, measuring. The worst part probably was that the engine was seized, and trying to turn it over, and this particular engine, in order to disassemble it properly for restorations, you should be able to turn it over. Once you can't, it just basically, you're just destroying the parts that are not able to be rebuilt. At that point, I knew that some parts couldn't be reused. But once the engine was completely apart and the cases were open, I could see that actually the inside, the camshaft, the crankshaft, the gears, they were in pretty good shape. And at that point, I knew that that engine could be rebuilt and actually could be running again. So a lot of trials, a lot of measurement, a lot of precise work, which was a payoff at the end because this engine rides perfectly and it actually fired up basically within first couple revolutions. And I did not have to remove it again to adjust or break in. So breaking in after the assembly was almost immaculate. It just decided to run perfectly, and it runs amazing right now. I had less than 2 weeks, maybe a week, to put this engine back together once I got all the parts and all the parts back from the machine shop. On the original engine, the original parts, putting them all back together, you know, all the seams had to line up for the 3 cases, and just being able to see how you know, something that's been built since 1958 can run like brand new in 2023 is just an amazing experience. It's actually very impressive and actually very nice that Porsche is still providing original parts for something like 356A or something that's been built in 1958. You know, who thought that this car would survive that long? And you know, some guy in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan would be, you know, taking it apart and just kind of be part of this whole you know, Porsche experience of restoration 356A.